Shall we talk surrender? Yes, episode 8 of season 3 of Picard. I'm here with my review for you. Do we find out about Jack and what's going on with him in this episode? Let's find out. Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and welcome to my review for episode 8 of Star Trek Picard, season 3, titled Surrender. Now, if you're new, if first time watching, or if you have been watching for a while and you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing that. But yes, so this episode here, obviously it carries on from last week's episode. Now, a little recap, I did think of my opinion. I thought last week's episode had taken a bit of a downer from what was the week before, but we're back to full speed ahead with this episode. Vadic has taken control of the Titan. She's taken everyone prisoner. The crew are split in different places around the ship. Geordie's with Data. Picard is with his little group. You've got Seven on the bridge with the captain and a load of other people being held hostage. And we open with a very dark scene a wonderful scene. I really liked it, where we're getting a lot of these Starfleet officers being slaughtered. A lot of it's done off screen, but you see it from Vadic's point of view. You see it from on the bridge and what the other people can hear. They can hear what's going on. They can hear the cries of help. And I thought it was very, very effective. Now, the majority of this episode is everyone being separated, everyone being threatened, feeling threatened, worried, and all this sort of a thing. We do get a great scene of Vadic executing, or threatening to execute people, much like the lineup in The Walking Dead sort of a thing. Again, very effective. We have Data fighting it out with Law. Yeah, this red light. You got the computer console and you've got Data's brain, which is signified in blue, and Law's brain signified in red, and you can see the takeover, but there's a little twist to that.
He did it to them. I mean, the lights were on out here, while he was safe in there.
Obviously, we welcome back to Riker. He was absent from the last episode. Riker and Deanna, they're on board the Shrike, and they do get rescued by Worf in a fantastic scene. All this sort of stuff's going on. But do we find out about Jack? Like hell we do. No, we don't. It's left to next week. I don't want to go too much into detail about the plot for this episode. Some good stuff happened. What happened to Vadic, brilliant stuff. There was a lot to enjoy, a lot to like. Brent Spiner, again, wonderful as Data, and the Data Law. The scene with him as both characters was fantastic. Special effects are great. Music cues were brilliant. There's nothing negative I've got to say about this episode. I do feel that the show likes to meander. It likes to meander to get to where it's going. We're teased at the end of the last episode that we get to know about Jack, but we don't. That's again a tease at the end of this episode for the next episode. It wants to tease the same things. There's a sense of finality to this episode and certain story elements and story arcs within the episode. And now we're heading into the big, the Federation has been infiltrated by changelings, and we've now got to go and stop that. They've stopped the immediate threat to them. Obviously, you've still got the looming stuff about Jack and his superpowers and what he can do, taking over people's minds with his red eye and all this sort of thing. But this was a solid episode and a solid season. It's really nice to see the whole cast sort of finally come together, sit around the table and do what Star Trek does, and then see them in that group again that we were so used to in Star Trek: The Next Generation. There's some lovely callbacks with you know, Data and his cat Spot and things like that. Yeah, just you know, a joy of an episode. I really enjoyed it. There's nothing more I can really say. It was a strong episode. And looking forward to going into next week's. Only 2 episodes left. So tell me your thoughts down below on this episode. Did it work for you? Didn't it work for you? Did you like it? Didn't you like it? Is this season working for you? You know, do you think we're going to get a death of a major key player character from the Next Generation cast? And if you think we are, who do you think it's going to be? Comments down below. And obviously, don't forget, come join the channel. I do review Star Trek on a weekly basis. Discovery, Strange New Worlds, whatever it may be. So come and join. And I shall speak to you all later. Take care all, and goodbye.